So I've been doing some work in astronomy lately, and I've been thinking, what if Jupiter was as close as the moon? You may have seen some images from Ron Miller showing what the planets would look like if they were as close to the Earth as the moon, or 384,400 kilometers from the Earth. If not, there will be a link in the description down below. But if Jupiter was this close, what would happen to us and our planet? Does Jupiter have enough gravity to pull us off our planet? If you don't know already, we live in a solar system which is made up of one star with 4 rocky terrestrial planets and 4 gas giants. The rocky planet, such as our own, is much smaller than the much larger gas giants such as Jupiter. So Jupiter is large, but you can't stand on it, mainly because it's made out of gases. But how much gravity does Jupiter have compared to Earth? Its surface gravity is just 2.4 times that of the surface gravity of Earth. This is because Jupiter is mostly made of gases. If you weigh 100 pounds on Earth, you would weigh 240 pounds on Jupiter, assuming you could find a place to stand and breathe. But weight and mass are not the same thing. Think about it this way. If an object on Earth has a mass of 1 kilogram, it would still have a mass of 1 kilogram on the moon, but would only weigh 1/6 as much, because the moon's gravity is only 1/6 as strong. Even though Jupiter is made of gas, it's a more amount of gas which makes it more massive. Remember the sun, the big ball of gas in the center of the solar system? The sun accounts for 99.8% of all the mass of our solar system. Because of the sheer size of Jupiter, it is 317 times the mass of Earth. So, if Jupiter was at the distance of the moon, what would happen? Now, I was researching what would happen using Reddit and other websites, and I found a program called the Universe Sandbox, which is what it sounds like. You can play with the universe in a sandbox-like environment, and it is a real-world physics engine that allows you to control, manipulate, and observe properties of gravity that affects and interacts with planets, black holes, and galaxies right on your computer. Using this program, I was able to swap the moon with Jupiter, and I can change the time settings so 1 second equals 6 hours of real universe time. And this is what happens. So if Jupiter was as close as the moon, never mind us humans being pulled off the planet, the gravity between Jupiter and Earth would mean that Jupiter would be less interested in us humans than our planet that we stand on. We would just be along for the ride. So if Jupiter, for some reason, instantaneously appeared in the orbit of and replaced the moon, within a few hours, the gravity between the two planets of Earth and Jupiter would mean that the gigantic tides would pull the oceans up onto land and probably submerge about 90% of the land surface. And since Jupiter has 63 moons, introducing the Earth to the orbit of Jupiter would disrupt the moon's orbits, resulting in multiple planetary collisions and smashing into Earth. But that is assuming that the orbit would be adjusted perfectly. But if it wasn't, the immense gravity would cause us and our planet to be sucked into the Jovian atmosphere, where we would be asphyxiated, compressed, frozen, and crushed, not to mention being torn apart by winds, cyclones, lightning, and dunked in supercritical liquid pneumonia, with Earth itself becoming a frozen ice ball within the center of the gas giant. And that's what would happen if Jupiter was as close as the moon. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch some of my other videos and click subscribe.